Open My First Modify if you haven't done so already. Picking, windowing, and crossing are the more common methods of selection of objects, but there are even more selection methods that are more specific to task. Let's use the help to see a list. Go up into the help box and type in Select Command and hit enter. Scroll down and you can see that there's quite a few different object selection methods. Window, which we just talked about. Last, it'll pick the last created object. Crossing is what we talked about. All, if we typed in the word all, it would select all the objects. There's also fence, window polygon, crossing polygon, add, remove, multiple, previous, which will pick the last objects you had in the selection set, and of course undo. You can see there's quite a few possible options. We went over the three most common. Close the help. Sometimes you'll find that you want to make a modification to all one type of object, such as all the dimensions or all the lines that you drew. To do this, select one of the type of object. We'll pick a dimension. Now right-click and click on Select Similar. All the dimensions that were on the screen are now selected. That sure speeds up the selection process, doesn't it? Let's hit Escape to get rid of the grips. Most of the modify commands in AutoCAD use a similar procedure. We're going to use the Move command to illustrate this. Once you understand the procedure, the other modify commands will be easy to learn. First step, you select the modify command. We're going to select the Move command using a keyboard shortcut. A keyboard shortcut is one or two key command that replaces the fully typed command. AutoCAD has quite a few built into the keyboard shortcuts. We'll talk about those later on. Make sure no command is active and type M on the keyboard. Notice the Move command is highlighted. Press Enter. The second step is to select objects to modify using a variety of selection options that we've talked about. When selecting objects, you can use a combination of selection types, such as Pick Individual and Window, all within the same command. In this case, select only the circle and right-click to complete the selection. Third step, locating a temporary base point. Think of it as a temporary grip point that you will identify on the object to be modified. The point you pick will be used as the reference point, and any changes will be based on that point. You can select anywhere to be used as a base point, even empty space. Normally, you would want to select a specific point on the object to be modified, such as the endpoint of a line or the center of the circle. With Object Snap on, which it is, move your cursor near the center of the circle, and you will see a round green circle appear in the middle, signifying that the center object snap is on. Click. The next step would be locating the second point. It's the destination of the move. You have several choices how to do this. You can pick and use the coordinates at the cursor location. You can type in a displacement distance or enter coordinates. In this case, let's use displacement. Move your cursor horizontal to the left. The distance doesn't matter, but the direction and angle do. So make sure it is in the correct direction and angle. Type 1/2 to move the circle a 1/2 inch to the left and press Enter. Done. Most modify commands use these steps in order. 1. Select the command. 2. Select the objects. 3. Select the base point. 4. Select the destination point. Let's just demonstrate that again using the Copy command. Click on the Copy command. Select the circle. Hit Enter. Select the base point. Select the destination point. Notice how the Copy command is still active, allowing you to copy more if you desired. Right-click when you're done and click on Enter. Press Undo to return the circle back to its original location and to remove the other circles. Save your drawing. It's time to practice drawing some geometry and practice using the different modify methods you have learned. I would suggest journaling in point form the different methods of selecting objects and the steps to follow when modifying an object.